welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you the truth about the rainbow prophecy and the Great Awakening that's happening right now on the planet. So for those of you that don't know, Dolores Cannon talks a lot about the Great Awakening and New Earth, and so do the Law of One materials. So go look up some of those texts. Dolores Cannon has 19 books talking about New Earth. She's even got a special on Gaia TV, and it talks about how when the atomic bomb was going off in the 1940s, it was similar to what happened to the planet Maldek in Atlantis. So, which is where we were going to descend down into, even further than we already are. We've descended down many times, and anyway, Earth was at the brink of destruction. So she put out a call in the 40s and put out a call for the cosmos to hear, and a lot of us heard it. New waves of volunteers came in. Dolores Cannon talks about 3 waves: indigos, you got rainbows, crystals, and different generations of starseeds that came in to help with this ascension process, with the Great Awakening or the Great Spiritual Awakening of the planet. Now, our ancestors, our grandparents, our parents, even further than that, people born in the 40s were some of the first wavers, 40s, 50s, the baby boomers that came in to basically break through and pierce the veil so that beings like us, blue rays, the indigos, the starseeds and lightworkers, could come in with less resistance, could come in and pierce that veil. They were like the first generation piercing that veil, and basically the veil is kind of gone right now. And if you look at the younger kids, my various nieces and nephews under the age of 7 have a lot of gifts, and they remember who they are, or you see them born with little to no karma. That's because of the work that we did. That's because of the work that our ancestors did to clear the way. And a lot of them might not even resonate with this kind of information. A lot of them may not even, know what star seeds and all that other stuff is, but at some level they do. So they had it, I think, more of a challenging path than we did. Anyway, the Great Awakening and the Great Awakening and the Rainbow Prophecy. So the Great Awakening, splitting of New Earth, shifting from 3D to 4D to 5D, is happening right now on the planet. It's actually already happened. And it's the first time where we are doing it as a planet in physical bodies. So the Mayans have done it. You can check out Celestine Prophecy, where it talks about the Mayan ascension and where they ascended into their light bodies, which is 6th dimension. Anyway, the Rainbow Prophecy talks about warriors of the rainbow. It is said it is based on a Cree prophecy and a Hopi prophecy, 2 similar ones, that said that when the earth is at its brink of destruction, when the trees are almost gone, when the animals are almost dying, when the earth is on the brink of death, warriors of the rainbow will come in to help anchor in the new frequency. And there is no one leader. The rainbow warriors, the warriors of the rainbow, are a group. They're a group of individuals that anchor in the truth, that anchor in spirituality, wisdom, and connection via the heart chakra. And there is no one leader that's out for the one. Being out for the one, for the individual, for the ego, has caused us too much pain and separation for too long. And that's what the Warriors of the Rainbow are here to shatter that. The Warriors of the Rainbow are here as part of the Great Awakening, as one of the waves to reunite people as the human race. We are all one race. We're all the human race. We're all the starseed race. We may all have different meat suits, but we're all inherently one being. We're all part of a larger vessel. So Warriors of the Rainbow are here to help anchor in the rainbow frequency to the physical clay, the red earth, which is the original template of Earth. So it's time for the Warriors of the Rainbow to wake up. Those LGBTQ plus members, those non-binary members, those, you know, even people with autism and ADHD and ADD and special needs, they're on that rainbow spectrum as well. And everybody here is a higher vibrational being living in a 3D body. So the rainbow warriors are here to say that, you know, enough is enough. We need to return the way back to peace. We need to return the way back to love, where everybody benefits, where we work from a state of collaboration and cooperation and unity, instead of just taking and being so freaking greedy all the time and thinking only about ourselves, and stop destroying the earth, stop destroying ourselves. So the truth about the rainbow prophecy that no one wants to tell you, the truth about the Great Awakening and the rainbow prophecy, is that it's happening right now. It's happening in your center of consciousness. It already has happened. So there's one thing I'll never forget. I went with my twin flame. We lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico from 2015 to 2017. And we had the awesome opportunity to go to the Roswell, New Mexico Museum, which is, you know, a lot of people know Roswell is like, you know, Area 51, where one of the original, you know, starships was found back in the 40s, 50s or whatever. Anyway, I'll never forget what one of the signs up there said. It said something about that the government, which is other aspects of ourselves that prefer to keep control on the planet, that have forgotten their divinity, they want us to view each other as separate, because the minute that we all start to view ourselves as one race, as earthlings, as one human race, as earthlings, that means we unite together. And we stand stronger together, united, than apart. They want to keep us in separation because people are easier to control that way. People are easier to keep down and keep stuck in the matrix if we choose to let those other beings, which are also ourselves, who are basically acting like Dudley from freaking Harry Potter, just having a tantrum, saying, mine, no, they don't want to share their toys. And to me, that's basically what's going on. And the rainbow warriors, the rainbow light workers, are here to anchor in that frequency of peace, of unity, of the different chakras. There's 7 chakras. There's 7 colors of the rainbow. Roy G. Biv equals the rainbow light frequency. LGBTQ plus equals Roy G. Biv. The 7 chakras anchoring in that rainbow light frequency. And the Great Awakening, the Great Spiritual Awakening of 2020 is happening now on Earth. We're going from 3D to 4D, and at some point 5D. We're kind of already there, but, you know, on this earthly plane, it takes a little bit of time, so to speak, because time occurs in the 3 and 4D. You may notice systems falling away. You may notice people falling out of your life. You may notice you losing jobs or ending relationships or moving completely across the country on your own, so to speak, so that you can anchor in a different, higher vibrational frequency there. So, again, the truth about the rainbow prophecy is that you're a part of it if you're watching this video. If you're an ally of someone that's LGBTQ+, or you're an ally or someone with special abilities, you came here to anchor in that frequency from our higher planets onto Earth to help tether her and bring her up, because she's been stuck in this for too long. We've been depleting her. Now, it's time to wake up. It's time to start to empower yourself again. So I've been kind of on a long rant for a few minutes about the rainbow light workers, the rainbow prophecy, and the Great Awakening. So the truth is that you're powerful beyond measure. The truth is that you came here to anchor in the frequencies of Pleiades, of Arcturus, of Sirius, of Lyra, and Vega, and those are just some to name a few. Even Draco. The Draconians have a specific frequency. A lot of them live underground. Anyway, that's besides the point. So you came here to be truthful. You came here to be powerful. So start to use your voice. Start to use your gifts. For a long time, I was afraid to own the fact that I'm trans. I was afraid to own the fact that I have special needs, special abilities. But what that really translates to is that I'm a light worker and starseed, here for a greater mission. And I know that you're here for a greater mission. Do you find yourself waking up more? Do you find yourself not fitting in? Do you find yourself having a hard time pretending that everything's okay when it's not, when you see the world falling apart? That's because whatever is not in the heart frequency, the 4D and above right now, that's not of integrity, that is for the benefit of the collective is being called out on its bullcrap right now. No bullshit is allowed in this current new reality, and Earth is currently splitting between 3D and 5D. So you may notice people falling out of your life, and you know, they're not gonna like fall away from the Earth and die kind of a thing. It's just like it's splitting between two paths. You got the track 3D, which people are taking a little bit longer to anchor in that higher frequency, and then 5D is people who are on more of the accelerated path. You guys watching this video here, the Rainbow Lightworkers, the Star Seeds, the Shadow Workers, people that are transmuting a lot of the vibration. And that's what unity consciousness is all about. That's what the Great Awakening is all about. It's about waking up yourself first. It's about remembering who you are. It's about remembering that you're here for a reason. You're a rainbow warrior here to anchor in unity consciousness, here to anchor in and do amazing things. Make artwork, make videos, speak your truth, get out of the matrix. You came here for amazing, amazing things. You're awesome, and I love you. For those coming out now, you're beautiful. Peace and unity.